In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I'm needed the world at stake. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black.
Welcome back to another episode of Blurred's Eye View, Northeast Ohio's premier Blurred Sentai podcast crew, your favorite podcast crew. Thank you for tuning in, and if you're watching on YouTube, remember to hit that subscribe button on YouTube and tap that notification bell and get some more lives, news, and latest reviews, and follow us on IG and all that great host. I'm your host, Chris Fury, and with me is the hooded wonder living in the shadows. DC, what's going on?
What's up? Sorry, I'm sick, people.
I love how
I've been in and out of lucid dreams all day. Do you know when you have lucid dreams, that shit feels so real? I had a whole Asian movie playing in my head that never came out before. This movie played in my head. I made a
movie for this movie one day. I'm a fucking bug out.
Me too, because this shit was weird as fuck, but it was dope. I was like, God damn, I need to go back and sleep so I can finish this dream again. I had one where I was getting shot up at a house, and then I came back as a kind of like Ghost Rider. It's like a spirit vengeance, and I was just going around killing bad people. I've had some lucid ass dreams, man.
Oh my God. and also with us is the closet cosplay connoisseur, CANDIBEE.
Yes, today I'm cosplaying as Tyrone Biggums.
You know what, Joe Rogan? In my line of work, I've had a lot of penises.
No,
I want some crack.
I didn't get the shot or anything, but I had a weird ass dream last night, and I'm gonna share this. I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but I'm gonna tell y'all. I will not tell you all of the dream because I barely remember all of it, but one of the biggest parts, I was cutting off pieces of my own boob that was really bacon. I sliced into my boob and it was bacon. And
so somewhere out there, there's a guy who just literally said, and that's my fantasy.
he was like, she's
boobs and bacon. Put it on the shirt. We just tagged it. Put it on the shirt.
Where that came from. I literally had to look up
what
does it mean.
I've had a Jackie Chan like dream. You out here cutting bacon boob.
No, I don't know why I even did it. I think because I went to sleep watching.
Was the other one squirting milk?
I don't know. It was so weird. I'm like,
Bacon
why
on
did I
one
dream
side,
about
milk on the
eating
other.
myself? It was so weird.
You might want to seek therapy because that is not healthy to be cutting boob bacon. That's just, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I had a lucid dream where I was an Asian man and I was beating people's asses in my house. You had a dream where you was cutting bacon off your boob.
So,
not the same.
Let me break this down.
And I cut into it, and it was food.
A cornucopia of bacon in your boob.
That's a deep-seated thought. That's what that is. I wish I had unlimited amount of bacon.
I just imagine this one titty in the shape of a cornucopia.
It is a boob. And open the nipple and it's just like food inside.
There's just food inside.
Yeah, that's just long titty. That's what that is. That's long titty. That's what that's called. Long titty. Long titty bacon.
Started off on a great start.
Oh my god!
You got me as an Asian man, and you cutting bacon off your shit. That's
oh boy. How does one top? Well, I'm renaming this episode "Boobs and Bacon."
That's guaranteed clicks, folks,
there you go.
Guaranteed disappointment because there will be no boobs shown or bacon.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring
spoiler alert.
Right now. Boobs.
Spoiler alert. There's no boobs or bacon.
No boobs or bacon. Sorry.
Boobs or bacon. Sorry.
Sounds good.
Warning.
So in other words,
the following title is made for clickbait.
I love good old clickbait.
So let me get this straight. So DC thought he was Jackie Chan, and
what's crazy is I'd never seen the dude's face, and he had like these big ass elephant doors in his house, and like my family, we went to this fucking panic room, and my son was left out, so I had to fight all these dudes to get to my son and bring him to the room. Like this shit was like a full blown movie. I swear to God, like credits and everything. But this movie,
normally I would blame Deadpool, but this has nothing to do with
it. Dog. Like this dream felt so real. It was like a movie, and it was crazy because like part of it I was just watching, but like I wasn't in the room. I wasn't the dude. It was like just floating over the scene or whatever. It was crazy. Like I've had some crazy ass dreams, but this one felt so real. Like I was kicking in my sleep. My wife told me I was kicking in my sleep and karate chopping this shit. And I woke up screaming.
Dropping Tiger, hidden Negro in his sleep.
Man, I woke up screaming Hitachi. Don't laugh, Chris. I woke up.
I'm just trying to, because it's the kicking in your sleep that's getting me right now. It's just like
I was really into it. Like I was really into it, yo.
Oh my god.
Like I was karate chicken and roundhouse from the bed.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
well, I guess we can ask what everybody's been watching.
No,
I was watching Deadpool, not live. And then it's
is that a daily thing for you?
If it's on, I have to watch it. Yeah, I have to.
It's like me and Black Panther.
Like, wait a minute, you have to watch it and like you finish it?
Yeah, I watch it all, beginning to end. Wherever I catch it at, that's where I start.
Wow.
1 and 2. If it's
you
like
probably
the other,
kiss yourself you ever meet Ryan Reynolds.
I would, but anyway, it's neither here nor there. Watch the preview for Free Guy. That looks pretty good.
Well, you know what? I like Ryan Reynolds. He's, I generally like what he's in a lot of stuff that he's in. So even the serious stuff like Buried, which was heartbreaking.
That was fucking chorish.
Look,
that was a horrible movie. I'm not gonna lie.
It was horrible because of the ending.
Yeah,
because the whole time you were just like, please.
He's gonna get out. He's gonna get
please.
Out. And then they dig up the wrong hole, so this nigga just dies. His lighter goes out. His cell phone dies. And
oh my god! Gone. I forgot that was him. At first, I was like, "What movie?" That movie was crazy. That was a very haunting ending. I was like, "So is that all?"
Yeah, and then the phone goes out, the lighter goes out, and the credits come up. You're like, "What? Wait, what the? Whoa!"
Yeah,
and they gave us no type of comfort with that ending.
Yeah, all you kept hearing was the radio. All you heard was the radio saying like, "Oh God, this isn't the right one. He's not here. He's not here." And I'm like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me! This ain't happening."
What else did I watch? I've been watching a lot of the Infinity Saga. Because on my TV, on this Still Broke TV thing I have, they have like 24/7 movies. So it's pretty much like Bruce Willis, 24/7 Bruce Willis movies. They have a 24/7 Infinity Wars. So it's like every movie in the whole Infinity War saga.
I'd probably get caught up in that very quickly.
So it starts at
Very
Captain America, and then it just plays nonstop.
Oh, they play it in order.
They play it in order.
Oh,
yeah, I'd watch that the whole time.
And then once they get to Endgame, Far From Home, and whatever the last movies is, it starts back over. So this is really just 24/7 Infinity Wars.
I like the concept of them playing it in chronological order.
And they play it in chronological order.
Not release order. That's okay.
Nope, they play it in chronological. They play it in order so you know what's going on from movie to the next.
Okay.
I like for a lot of us already hip to it, we didn't really care. But for people that do want to get into it and they have no clue, they really appreciate that chronological order because they're just like, what's going? You can't introduce certain characters to them like 6 movies deep because they're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Because you know, Captain Marvel came out way later than its order in the universe.
But chronologically, it was before what, Iron Man?
It was before Iron Man. It was after Captain America and before Iron Man because that took place in the 90s. Right?
Yeah, no, it was the 90s.
It was the 90s, late 90s, because it was Blockbuster and all that. It took place in the 90s.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it took place in the early 90s, like right before. I think right before Mallrats. Right before Mallrats came out. Right before Mallrats. Because Stan Lee was in there reading the script for Mallrats, which he's in.
Yeah.
So that's
what movie was Stan Lee's last appearance in? That's a trivia question.
His last
he wasn't
voice
in
appearance,
Endgame, was he?
No, his last voice appearance was in
wasn't it
Spider-Man? Yeah, he was into the Spider-Verse. He was the store clerk.
And the last movie was Ant-Man and the Wasp, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
He had the car. He was the guy with the car.
Yeah, no, it was Endgame. I think it was Endgame. Endgame was his last physical appearance because he had the car in that version. That's when Cap and Tony went back and they were at the base. And
yeah.
That was Endgame.
Yeah,
and the woman was supposed to be his wife, who had passed away a couple of years before he did anyway. But you can still see him like he's in Loki. Like they have a picture of him on one of the tapestries in Loki.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Every once in a while, I like to watch like how people put those clips together and just watch all the times he's popped up over the years, and he just has the best cameos. I think after a while, anytime I'd see a Marvel movie and he would come up, everybody would kind of scream and clap.
No.
No, it's always it's always something. What are you watching, Candy?
Same shit, still powering through last season of Grey's Anatomy so I can get to One Piece, but I really started reading on Webtoons, which is like my shit. There's this Webtoons comic called Mosquito Wars, I believe. That shit is crazy. It's about how basically these mosquitoes can get together and like form these huge and how they look is so creepy. If you've ever seen Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends, that blob that was blue, imagine blue with no color, so he's just white and like a just kind of like a long nose, just looking kind of really creepy, but they form these blobs together and they just kill people. It is fucking insane. And each ending of like the comic, you see how many people are left in the world versus like mosquitoes. It's nuts. And then I've been reading one called The Boxer as well, which I'm still kind of in the beginning stages of, because who I thought was going to be the protagonist in it turns out to be the asshole. And then of course the kid that I was paying no attention to turns out to be this kind of One Punch Man-ish character in this little fighting world. So I'm kind of on my Webtoons kick. I'm enjoying their original content, and I think the Mosquito Wars was done by somebody in Korea, but they're doing a damn thing because I honestly wanted to get picked up as because people are donating to keep it going. Yeah, but I want somebody to make this a fucking show because this shit got me stressed the fuck out.
Man, I watched Masters of the Universe Revelation, which we'll talk about later.
You finished all of it?
Yeah, it was only 5 episodes. It's only part 1. And
they're doing 5 and 5?
I think so. If it serves me right, I think they're doing 5 and 5.
How long are the episodes? I'm gonna keep asking questions.
So like maybe close to 30 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Ish. Yeah, they're like close to half an hour. It's good stuff too, despite what some of the hate bombs are doing. But those are what I call the gimmies, the whinies, the big babies. You know, so I'll have a review up on the website probably tomorrow. But yeah, I liked it. You know, voice cast and everything. The animation's pretty tight. You know, I like the storyline. The people that cried about the story was just like, you forget that Masters of the Universe in the 80s never really had a solid storyline. So there wasn't.
It was good for its time.
It was just good for its time.
I mean, like there wasn't a lot of cartoons and movies, if we keep it real, that did, but we did not care. It mattered not.
It was just exactly. So that, and I finished Gunpowder Milkshake, which I need more of that. When you have that kind of talent, all female cast that can kick ass like that. Yeah, when they can kick ass like that, I'm all for it. So those are the two shows, or the shows and the movie that I had just finished watching since I was on vacation. So but yeah, I got a really good kick out of that. Yeah, if you've ever seen, and I know DC probably seen it, you ever seen Shoot 'Em Up? It was Clive Owen. Clive Owen, he was from Sin City. But Clive Owen, it was just like off the wall, like gunfight scenes and stuff like that. And I've
seen it, but it's been a while.
Yeah, it's like, you know how off the wall is like that, but then it's like that and half John Wick. So it's like a lot of action, a lot of shooting.
I ain't watched one of those John Wick movies, and there's like 14 of them. I know. I know. Everybody tells me I like it, and I typically watch anything with Keanu in it. And I'm like, how have I missed?
He's the nicest man in Hollywood.
Pretty much. So I was like, I told myself I got to do a marathon of that.
You'll be in for a treat then. By the time 4 and 5 come out, you'll be in for a treat.
Yeah, based off the memes, I kind of already know what some running jokes are going to be. Apparently, you don't fuck with this man's dog.
You don't.
No, you really don't. You really don't.
The meme's been cracking me up.
The one where they made that, it was like Thanos killed your dog. And Thanos was
like they just like starting sweating. They showed him sweating and stuff.
That's pretty funny.
So we have a new sponsor. So here they are.
Running low on energy, long days and even longer nights. Tired of all the other energy drinks and bars promise you a lot and never delivering? Need to make it through work, but want a product that can keep up with your busy lifestyle? Want no longer? Try Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls. The balls that are so smooth and with a load of nutrients and vitamins to really get you up and bouncing off the walls. Made with all natural ingredients and healthy junk to satisfy even the pickiest eater. Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls are sold everywhere where you buy your junk. And now, for those who want that extra kick in the butt, comes Chef's Heavy Duty Chocolate Salty Balls with 120% more caffeine than the leading brand. Disclaimer, this product has not been approved by the FDA or World Health Association. Warning, this product is not intended for consumption by children, elderly people, or women who are pregnant or may become pregnant. You might even get pregnant.
Not voiced by.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine what the updates will be like.
Credits.
Oh my God! So we had a couple pieces of news drop by today, but I think one of the most questionable, I guess, pieces of news is Jordan Peele's Nope. It comes out next year. Jordan Peele has become something of a aficionado. Yeah. Yeah,
call it what he is. He's a horror guy. Like, you wouldn't even think Jordan Peele. This was Jordan Peele, like Key and Peele, Jordan Peele, or Mad TV Peele.
Exactly.
Like, this is
like
this dude.
You title your movie Nope, and if you just look at it, all you have is a city or a town, and then you have this dark cloud with what looks like a kite string or something hanging out of it, and you have no idea what the hell that means. Nope. You're like completely on 10.
I mean, I think like what DC said, I think he's so smart and just on it with like what the culture needs and what's going on socially. And I think that is why his movies do so well, because for the last couple of years, that has been something heavy. We've been all aboard the Nope train. Black folks be like, nope, like help me out quick. And when you do predominantly Black cast, and he's sticking with it.
Look at the cast on this one.
Look at the cast. He got Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer.
My boy Glenn.
Yeah.
Invincible.
Like, so he's putting a cast out. Like, he's just like,
so let's try to figure out the plot. Since there's no real plot, best plot line wins. So my guess is it's a town full of black people and one white person comes in and shit just start changing and they just like, nope, we don't like this. Nope, we don't like this.
Love that.
Wait a minute. Yo, that's I never even thought about it.
And the white person is like messing everything up and they're
just changing the whole way of the little town. And
I would have said time travel, and they end up somewhere where black folk.
That Dark Cloud is a white person.
Yeah, they end up somewhere where they don't want to be.
It rains white people, and they're like,
it just rains white people, killing white people, and they just like, nope, I don't like this.
Oh man! Well, ready? Your turn.
I have no clue. I would enjoy it if he gave us still kind of like this, the smart social commentary he does on anything race related, but mix that with maybe something a little Cloverfield-ish. If he kind of went that route with it, I wouldn't be mad if we got some type of like other type of monsters or something like that on top of the real monsters, which happen to be, Karens and Connors.
Oh, Karens and Connors. I was going to say Karens and Chads, Karens and Connors.
Yeah, Karens and Connors.
Karens, Connors, and Chads.
We'll see. I can say I enjoy not knowing by just looking at the poster. I enjoy this kind of what the fuck or what. And my mind was so blown by Us because I watched it probably a year after it came out. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I like movies where you need to watch it twice. Because the first time you're going to like enjoy it. But that second time is like when you pick up on everything you may have missed. Right. And definitely his movies and even the Twilight episodes that he got to do, they have a good playback value. Like you could watch those more than once.
I couldn't tell you the way my heart sank in Get Out at the very last scene when he's sitting there and he brother man wins, and then you see the flashing in the distance and you be like,
it's got to to everybody like, are you kidding me?
Every black person in the theater was like, shit. But then it was his boy, and I'm like, yes. So yeah, it's
gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good look. I don't think we're gonna be able to figure it out by the trailer either. So I'm excited when we actually get a trailer.
That's the other thing. He's not forthcoming at all about like any of the details of even the trailers aren't really
helpful
telling you much. You're just
that's what I was just saying. Like you're not going to get anything out of it, so that's great. And then I'm excited for Keke Palmer. I don't see her starring in enough stuff as a woman, so I'm excited for her to not always be casted as some teen or a kid or whatever. It's like she's a grown ass woman. So outside of seeing her on Star, this will be nice to see her cast in something grown, especially if her and what is his name, David?
Daniel Kaluuya.
Or if they both get to be like lovers in this or something, it'd just be nice to see her in something grown.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Winston Duke has been announced as playing the voice of Batman. He's been announced as playing the voice of Batman.
This guy. Whoa.
Well, it's personal between me and Winston, man.
That's how you met me?
No, every time we was watching Black Panther, and my wife was like, "Oh yeah, here come my other husband." I'm like, "The fuck is the other husband? It's just me." And here comes BAKU.
Niggas be mad.
So yeah.
So and it's funny because it's folks that's mad. Well, you know who's mad about it and on the internet about he's playing Batman. I like Kevin Conroy. Look, Kevin Conroy can't do every voice. There's been numerous people playing Kevin or that's been playing Batman.
What if he was like, "Witness the might of Batman"?
He gets up there.
But it's supposed to, but it's not. Yeah, but it's not an animated series. It's actually something Spotify is doing. So it's like a podcaster doing, and it's a reimagining of it. So it's like instead of Bruce Wayne being like this millionaire, it's saying he's a forensic pathologist working in the bowels of Gotham Hospital, tasked with examining the victims of the Harvester, a gruesome serial killer preying on Gotham citizens. And not only will the superhero be forced to face his own mental demons, but he'll have to overcome them in order to save the citizens of Gotham. It's different.
It's different.
I don't like people need like reading. Okay, like I understand why they title articles the way they do, because it will get people to click on, oh my God, he's playing Batman. And it's like, no. I could have
Batman,
they ain't gonna let that fine ass black man play Batman. They won't even let us have Idris as James Bond. You think they gonna let? Come on now. Come on now.
This is true.
Let's not.
Wait till Idris be like, well, I am playing a secret agent, but it ain't Bond, and that's going to be the one that's going to bring in all the money. So, hell, they mad that the sister's taking over the title of 007. They didn't like that. I'm like, so weird. You do realize it's just the title. She's not James Bond. She's
Jamie Bond.
It's literally a code name. Bond. It's a code name. Jamie Lynn Bond.
Brittany, shout out to Brittany.
Right, yeah.
And Britney Spears' money bags.
Man, I want to beat everybody on her team's ass, man.
Oh yeah, I seen a picture of her the other day. I was like, damn, she doing anything to get free. She had her whole titty nipples out.
Man, it was funny too, because in the comments people are like, calm down, Brittany. We trying to like get you out. Like, be easy.
Yeah, you out here whole titty nipples out. What if she would have cut it and bacon came out?
Bacon. There's your bacon in them.
Britney Spears, oh my God, Britney Spears has bacon nipples.
She got bacon nipples.
So before we get into like the main topic about like why all the hate for just shows like Masters of the Universe, which I'll talk about in the next segment, we have our other sponsor. So,
not y'all any sponsors.
Hey, we gotta get these bills paid.
Somebody gotta pay.
Do you like your pancakes patted, your biscuits buttered, your cakes fluffy? Then you should get Mother Butters. I put that on everything. Pasta, veggies, rice, and everything nice. Mother Butters will get you right. Oh yeah, GMO free, and for those who are vegan, Mother Butters has a non-dairy option. That's right. There's enough Mother Butters for everyone to enjoy. Get Mother Butters from your local grocery store. Hey, man! What you doing in my kitchen?
That is Mother's Butters, written by yours truly and voiced by yours truly. I got to get this money.
He's proud, okay?
So before we get to the segment, some other news that came across. David S. Goyer, whose name has been attached to movies such as Blade 2, even some of the Justice League DC movies, has finally released some information that states that when they were doing Man of Steel, the script stated, about how they used Kal-El's ship to tear down the world engine that Zod was using. So one of the top execs over at Warner Brothers literally says, why can't Superman use the ship to go home?
I read that article from you.
Yeah,
I think you're the one that posted, and I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. So for those who really don't know the Superman mythos, let me just break it down to you, because this character's been around since 1930s. His home is completely destroyed. It's blown up. It's the reason why he's on Earth. And David S. Goyer literally said, you mean the world that we covered the first 30 minutes of the film on? That world you're talking about? Which confirmed a lot of theories that a lot of fans, including myself, had, is that
DC Warner Brothers. Fuck.
No, not DC.
Warner Brothers. Sorry.
Yeah, Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers has no clue what they're doing with their properties. None.
I don't even know if they read this shit. They just be
even if Krypton was there, spoiler alert, he flies. So
technically, we use this pod that we paid $1 million for CGI purposes.
It's amazing what.
Do they think he can only fly in Metropolis?
He can't fly in space.
He can't fly beyond that. He's like,
he can't go above 50,000 feet.
He's like, maybe Omni-Man.
That's his
what if it's like Speed? If he goes above 50,000 feet, the bus will explode.
Oh my God, we're old. That's such a great reference. We're so old.
So
There's a bomb when it's played.
Shout out to Keanu. We're gonna shout you out a couple of times in different ways.
Oh yeah.
Then they had speed. They had another big speed too. Cruise control.
It is a fun fact.
Oh, the
Him and Sandra Bullock very much could have been a couple, which I would have loved. But they never told the other that they had a crush on them during that movie.
Yeah,
and like,
it came out. It came out years later because they acted. They were in another film together. The Lake House. It was a lake out, and it was they both said it. They were like, "Yeah, I had a thing for her," and she was like, "Yeah, I had a thing for him." I'm like, "Oh,
unrequited
love." 100% of the shots you don't take, man.
So shout out to Keanu and Sandra Bullock. So yeah, they actually kind of my favorites.
They're just great, non-problematic white folks.
Truly are.
Keanu's half black, so
I know that's fucking.
Blaming him.
I saw some old pictures somebody brought up, and they were like, "Is this nigga a time traveler?" Because I promised the guy looked just like him. And I was like,
him and Paul Rudd, like
really weird. Paul Rudd's gonna look the same for the next.
They're aging backwards.
They showed a video of Paul Rudd now because he's like 50, and then they showed him when he first started acting, which was in a Nintendo commercial, and you're just like, he just grew beard scruff. Is that what you're telling me?
That's all it is, man. That's all it takes.
I've never seen, and I'm like, you can't be regular white. Maybe you got like Sicilian or something else in you, but you're not like regular. I'm from Oklahoma, like white. Like you are.
Paul Rudd uses Sex Panther. Let's just get that straight. That stuff apparently it probably works.
Real bits of Panther in it. Odious. It's very pungent.
It smells like a gorilla took a dump in here. But it keeps your skin nice and tight.
It smells like Bigfoot's dick.
It's illegal in 9 countries.
It's illegal in 9 countries, right?
It works all the time, every time.
Yeah, 60% of the time.
It works every time.
Yo, mad. Oh my God.
Like somebody put Indian food in a diaper.
Santana, he was one of the most hilarious characters up there. Like, food.
Just that scene. They said to scrap his ass outside.
The fact that Will Ferrell, he was really boxing Veronica Porter, though. The fact that they was really fucking fighting.
Yeah.
You can never do that now. They'd be like, you beating up women, you promoting violence against women, whatever.
You can't make that movie today.
It's they just can't get rid of. They can't do that today.
God,
the fact that she took the antenna and started whooping his ass, and I'm like, did she just pull a black mama? She pulled a black mama
when they had all the gangs come together and they had all the celebrities. When I saw Ben Stiller, I was like, what?
Yeah, he was a Spanish news.
That
bit is always funny. That bit was funny in both movies. That bit was funny.
Dying.
No,
he's like a brick just killed the man. You might want to go on the ground.
That's right. After the fight, that kills me.
Yeah, he's like that escalated quickly.
They're just talking like it's normal. Oh my God.
He was like, Brick, you might want to hide out for a while. You know?
Rick was crazy. But I miss you. I miss how you smell.
You know what? This is how bad this is how crazy that film was. When they were first introducing everybody in the beginning, and they had like at the pool party at the beginning of the film, you don't notice Brick is putting mayonnaise inside of a toaster.
Yes, you did. I did.
It took me the second round to really realize, like, this dude is talking crazy. I thought he was just making a sandwich. Then I realized, like, this dude is putting mayonnaise in a toaster.
Party pants, you coming? Do you mean there's a party in your pants and you want me to come? Yes. Loud noises.
Loud noises, exactly.
It was too much. It was too much.
Great.
So the main topic is why the hate. Well, you just had Netflix just dropped Masters of the Universe Revelation, and it's been met with some scrutiny. Now, a lot of people were upset because the whiny people, as I like to call them, I think they're mad for several reasons. Number one of the reasons is they're mad because there's not a lot of He-Man in this first half. But look at the title. It doesn't say He-Man in It says,
well, they hear Master of the Universe and automatically think He-Man because for some reason.
This story is really centered. This first half, anyway, is really centered around the supporting characters, mainly Teela, because even in the original, we didn't get a lot of Teela, not like that. We got enough of her, but we didn't get her like to this Teela here. Literally reminds you of one of the Amazons. She's a take charge, take no bullshit type of female.
Top females we like,
you know, and she can fight, and she can fight her ass off. And they didn't like. I think they didn't like that. I know they didn't like that. Hell, they didn't like certain female-led superhero films that won't be mentioned right now. But yeah, they hated that.
Yeah, we definitely need to mention that.
No, they hated Captain Marvel. They hated Black Widow. Whatever. But
they just hate females, period. That's all it is.
Come on, that's
what it comes down to. And they don't know what to do.
You ain't never hear nobody talking shit when Scarlett Johansson was opposite side of a man the whole time. They love that shit. Then it's like, her whole movie? Nah, we don't want to see her the whole fucking time.
Yeah, they crying about
her talk.
We got right. She got lines? No.
She can speak? He just ain't a scantily clad leather body.
Did he say scantily clad?
Yeah.
Scantily clad. Okay.
I seen Dolly Parton the other day. She like a burlap sap. She just looks real old.
Well, she's 70.
Yeah, I can tell her skin care.
But you know what? At the same time,
she look good for 70.
Okay. But, and then on top of that, she's spicing it up. She's keeping it spicy in the bedroom for her husband. So hey, I'm not knocking it. She like it. I love it. Yeah.
Jolly world.
But but not just with Masters of the Universe, just with anything. You've had people
because people like to complain, man. That's all it is.
It does, and
everybody got to find some reason to complain. Oh my God, Elena's gonna be the next Black Widow. I didn't stand for this. I don't know what's going on. Well, if the first Black Widow's dead, somebody got to take up the mantle. And let's
be honest. Let's be honest. Yelena kind of stole the show.
I liked her.
Yeah,
that's the blonde girl, right? What's her name? Yeah. I love her as an actress because she is so fucking good. If you've seen her,
she has range.
She can actually really act. I'm talking like, who do I like look up?
Her accent was believable too.
Yeah, it was.
She's just that good, and she's so young. I'm like, I hope she continues to make smart choices with the movies she chooses, because she doesn't always choose like I can be the pretty blonde femme fatale. She does like some offbeat fucking movies, because she did that Ari Aster horror film, which really wasn't a horror film to me. And before that, she starred in something with the guy who played one of the main vampires from True Blood. They were both on this show on TNT, and it was like really fucking good about some spies overseas. I think it was based off some true story or something, but that's when I first got into her, and I was like, you are a great actress, and now she's growing up.
She likes to cook too. Like I've seen some of her, like she does TikTok. She has like a couple little TikTok videos, and she's cooking. Like she just has fun.
Like, super, like no shade, but she's dating somebody super average.
Yeah,
so there's a chance for us regular guys.
Yeah, I was just like, when I saw her, man, I said, "Oh, girl, okay."
It was wasn't it dude from Scrubs, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, he's really basic looking, but okay, cute."
Then, yeah, it works. Yeah,
hey, but love knows no boundaries.
She stole
the
show.
You ever seen Gumball, the Love episode? That is my favorite episode.
Gumball is such a fucking great show.
But do you ever see the Love episode where they was trying to explain love to Bobbert? Oh my God. It was the single greatest episode I've ever seen. It was them trying to explain love to him through song and different types of love. And this dude ended up loving a vacuum cleaner at the end of the show.
I bet he does.
He was like, I'm in love. And it was like, Bobbert. It was like, what is love?
Jeez.
It's like, I think I understand now.
They hate on stuff. Like you said, they hated on that. And even Teen Titans Go. And I'll admit I was part of that, because I'm like, I was used to the other version.
Crew for the new Teen
I wasn't hating. I just was like, I was kind of missing. Like, I brought it back, but y'all canceled the other version.
Having no parts at all, and I'm like, Teen Titans Go ain't even that bad. Y'all like,
no, it's not.
It's actually good.
It's a smart fucking show.
I actually sat down and watched it, and I'm like, it's funny.
And their cameos are going undefeated right now. Like their cameos songs is up there with Steven Universe, who had like Estelle and Nicki Minaj and like some real relevant people doing voiceovers and songs. So I'm like,
the original Teen Titans was gritty. That's what it was. And the new one is just goofy.
It was kind of like our first taste, at least on Cartoon Network, with the time slot that had to have something like semi-grown for us.
But so it wasn't a hit with the kids. It was more for grown-ups.
Definitely was for our old, what was I watching at? Maybe late teens, early 20s?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was for the older crowd. It wasn't for like the young bucks who was just out here playing with Play-Doh and
right. So yeah, it's just, with stuff like that, with Teen Titans Go. Now, I will say, I think they did a Thundercats, which I just refused to watch.
Oh God, damn.
The
new one.
Yeah, that new one, I had refused to watch it because like you went like you seen how well Teen Titans Go did and decided to reuse that formula, and I'm like, nah.
In the first place, I'll tell you right now, I was not.
Yeah, a lot of people wasn't feeling that.
Oh, shit, it's a nigga lion.
Oh yeah, Claire. Do I still have that scene? I still have that scene in there.
He's like, oh shit, it's a nigga lion.
Like, I don't think you've seen that, did you, Brandy?
Brandy didn't see it.
I did not.
Hold on.
Please play it. Please play it.
I think hold on. Here it is.
People hate it.
So this was actually a fan film that was done by one of the people that works on Titans, on the live action Titan show. So hold on. Here's this clip.
Ladies, please leave.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll stay.
Tame him.
Oh, you saw that? It's a goddamn nigga line. You got knocked out. More people, because you're gonna need it. What do you want? Is in the back. It's time to find the others.
First of all,
it's a goddamn nigga line.
That shit kind of went hard. Second of all, shout out to the sound and editing, because damn.
Yeah,
that is very impressive for, like you said, somebody who just worked on a different show and then decided to kind of do their own thing. That was like really clean.
Yeah, so you can check out that full thing on YouTube.
Too crazy. That was really good. I know.
See,
I was
makes
over
you
stressed when he said, "God damn!" I said, "If that ain't me," because when I be seeing somebody get their ass beat for real, I'm like, "God damn."
That's my favorite part of it. Goddamn nigga line.
So I would love to see that.
That guy came out of the closet shooting like, bruh, he just took out 45 of your friends. Stay in that closet. The hell, don't be a hero.
If don't
sometimes
be a hero
it
was
don't
a moment, it'd be that part
it
right there.
It would be that moment. You seen the one brother, he just couldn't leave. He knew to leave. He just couldn't leave. So
I guess I stay here. He knew not to get his ass up and get into the thing.
He was like, I'm either gonna die getting out of here, or I just sit here and just watch this whole thing unfold. I guess I'm a witness. But but there's a lot of, I will say in some cases it does help to have some hate towards a certain project. Like take Sonic the Hedgehog. That design that they had at the beginning,
that crackhead,
that did not fly.
I need somebody to cosplay that ugly Sonic.
Oh jeez.
That would be like hilarious.
That did not fly.
Like
yeah. When they finally redid it and made it look exactly like the video game version, it just was a better look. You know, sometimes it helps to be a little hateful, to, you know, show some kind of disdain towards it, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, because I can say the same thing for Madden. You know, that game has been trash for a while and they got a lot of backlash last year, so they made a lot of changes. So there is some level of hate that is warranted, but then there's just some people who just are hating for no reason, though.
Yeah, just crying to be crying. Like, you know, Masters of the Universe has some really, when you look at it, you're just like, wow, this looks really, really fucking good. And the voice cast. He-Man, so. Yeah, I mean, you get He-Man, but it's not centered around him. And then you get this whole backstory about Eternia.
Get that in part 1 anyway. Like, anticipation for part 2. Like, what are people?
Yeah, I mean, like it's like they missed the whole thing. Part of their frustration is when it was being promoted, and Kevin Smith kept saying it's a He-Man story. Well, it is a He-Man story, but it's not centered around He-Man. It's centered around the supporting cast of He-Man. You know, you're not going to get that much of it. You get He-Man with the first episode, and then like maybe the 4th and 5th episode, or you get Adam anyway in the 4th and 5th episode. You know, the same with Skeletor, because it's surrounded by all these other characters, and I know why they're really mad. I didn't bring a picture of it, but I know why they're really mad.
Somebody's black.
Yes.
Wait a minute. There's black people
in Eternia.
There's actually you see two of their one's a main character in
Eternia.
Yeah, there's one of them is a main character, and another one is a supporting appearance.
You know, we can't be nowhere mystical.
But he's voiced by Dennis Haysbert.
People will be upset about the extra colors and things, and they're like, well, they're just pandering. They're doing it now because everyone's complaining or trying to cancel them. And it's like the fact that it even takes this, because when y'all had the opportunity to do it, y'all didn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Had it not come to this, it wouldn't have to be. Some of this is kind of pandering to us, and other it's because the right person got the job. It's blind casting done correctly, but it shouldn't even have to take all that. So be more upset that it even took all this rather than the fact that people are doing it.
Right. It's so, I mean, it's a 5-part series. It's not long at all. It's like close to 30 minutes each episode if you count the credits. And there's some stuff that goes on you did not see coming. Like there are losses that happen, and you're just like, wow, they did that. They went there and did that, you know. Yeah, I mean, the voice cast is amazing, the animation's amazing, the storylines is great, you know. So like I said, they tell you more about Eternia and what's going and why things are happening. And Skeletor, Mark Hamill does Skeletor, and it was hard for me to separate Mark Hamill Skeletor from Mark Hamill's Joker.
Yeah,
because it was literally.
I'm like that laugh is the same.
Yeah, it was that.
I was like, well, he's perfect.
Even did classic Mark Hamill one-liners that literally sounds like Joker. So I was just like, I hear Joker.
And you know what? Shout out to Mark, because for him to do what he's done in the voice acting world is such a big deal, because he never, like, when you play someone like Luke Skywalker, like, it's almost like, where do you go from there as far as your career? So the fact that he found another way and didn't decide to kind of be like, you know what, you're not just going to put me in this box of I'll always be Urkel, or I'll always be Carlton, or I'll always be this person. It was like, no, I'm going to find some other shit to do, because y'all not going to.
There's a clip out there where he was in the original Star Wars. They were interviewing him, and they were showing old clips of him, and they were interviewing him, and he was like, yeah, he's always wanted to be a voice actor. Always. And they show him on the set. Yeah, they show him on the set of the original Star Wars, like behind the scenes, and he was doing Yoda's voice. He was just messing around. They were just all joking around, and he was doing Yoda's voice. And I'm like, shit, he did it. He could have done the job Frank Oz was doing, but this was his first go around. Like, this is his first outing, and he's doing that. And I'm like, wow.
It's pretty impressive.
So yeah, the hate out there, unfortunately, will be there. But I implore a lot of people who don't get sucked into it. See things for yourself. It's similar to looking at articles online. People are so quick to just look at the tagline and share it and talk about it and not even realize what you're talking about. Case in point, Winston Duke doing the voice of Batman. All they see is Winston Duke is playing Batman.
Right.
You didn't read the article that be a thing. Yeah, they just are like, read the article. It's in Spotify. It's a podcast thing they're doing. They're doing a reimagining. You're already being inundated with Bruce Affleck or Ben Affleck coming back playing Batman. You got Robert Pattinson playing Batman, and you got Michael Keaton playing Batman again. So you're getting a lot of Batman starting next year. It's just
but one of them's only black.
Exactly. So
black
somewhere
problem with.
So somewhere in the universe,
like, imagine this: you rather have some shiny, sparkly vampire from another movie play Batman, who looks like he would get his ass kicked every day of the week, play Batman, but big black dude, nah, we don't want him.
The fact that, like,
they wouldn't say it to his face, though. He's like a 6-footer.
He wasn't going to work out for it. I was like,
yeah. There was a lot of trouble behind the scenes in that film.
Yeah, because of him. He looks like he gets his ass whipped on the daily. Like, he does not strike fear in my heart as Batman.
Every guy that's big isn't necessarily like a fighter. We know plenty of like slim, trim martial artists that can still whoop your ass, but there's nothing menacing and dangerous about Robert.
And see, I think in that particular case, and honestly, and I have to back him on this one. I think in that particular case, his quote was taken out of context. You figure this was working out. Yeah, he said he wasn't working out, but this is a year one Batman, so he may not be the bulk, beefy Bruce or Ben Affleck Batman we've been seeing. This is a guy that's just starting out, so he wouldn't be massive. It'd be different if this was the same Batman, same universe.
He can work out twice a week, and I still wouldn't be scared of him.
Oh no, I think anybody can.
And then it wasn't like Christian Bale was the biggest guy either, but
he worked out. He
But then Christian was also an example of a great Bruce Wayne, in my opinion. Batman.
Yeah, he was a better Bruce Wayne. There's always been that thing going on with a lot of actors.
George Clooney, Val Kilmer, good Bruce Wayne.
Val Kilmer was a really good Bruce Wayne. He had the brooding down. Like, I really believe that nigga was depressed all the time.
All the time. Like, Alfred, I'm out of Cheerios.
Alfred was like, "Get the fuck up, take some uppers, do something,
get some ass." This bitch just walk around sad all the goddamn time.
You're like, as much ass as you get, I'm still upset.
Alfred, help me.
But yeah, I think there's a lot of actors who've played
the worst job at the same fucking time.
I gotta take care of this
millions of
whole
dollars to
ass
take care of a
house.
grown ass
stink.
baby. Well, sir, I think you should just shut the fuck up.
He ain't gonna get fired for saying it. That's for sure.
Damn sure not.
I've wiped your ass for 50 years, and now I gotta take care of 50 more.
Alfred is in the same position of being a servant to the house as Florence was for the Jeffersons. She can talk all the trash she wants, or Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel Air. They can talk all the trash they want. They not losing their job. They will sooner quit and walk out the door.
Jeffrey to come back and give him more money.
Quit.
He did quit. He quit and left, and then they begged him to come back and pay him more.
I remember
and
that.
Uncle Phil had to apologize. I just see that
happened it happened with Florence on the Jeffersons. She was getting ready to walk out the door, and George wasn't having it. And then it wasn't until Weezy was like, "George, we can't have a leave," you know.
Oh, so it happened. Weezy. Oh shit.
That's why
that was her real fucking voice. Whoa. Yeah, nigga, I'm about to go down here, George. I'm gonna murder these niggas.
Every once in a while, you get somebody that has a really wild.
The sex talk with her had to be worse. The worst. Oh yeah. George. Oh yeah, I'm riding you now, ain't I, George? You like that, don't you?
Somebody
suck my nipple, George.
Not that like the whole
smack my ass, George.
But yeah, like I said, man, a lot of the hate that's out there is not necessary. I'm like, people keep an open mind. Get when some of these new projects come out, keep an open mind. Check them out.
Or do this. Read more than the fucking headline, people. Like read the whole article before you just jump off a bridge. Motherfuckers read the first. Aaron Rodgers said he's not coming back anymore. Oh no, Aaron Rodgers ain't coming back. See, y'all didn't read the whole article. He said he wasn't coming back unless people got fired or he got more money. But no, people don't read the head. All they do, we're a headline sensational nation. Like people don't want to read articles no more. It's just a fucking headline. So if your headline is trash, people ain't gonna read the headline at all. So you know they ain't reading the article.
Right. So I mean, that's just plain and simple. That's how it is. Well, we're closing out. So we will start with the lady of the house. CANDIBEE,
George, what you got?
Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at CANDIBEE Cosplay. For those that y'all are not like watching, so you can't see my at. It's CANDIBEE and then BEE Cosplay. I have a really cute cosplay coming because I got to be a video girl in Crazy 8 the Greats video. So it was really, really a great time. I don't know when they're going to edit and put that out there. I'm about to blow everybody's timelines up with that. And this week, actually Thursday, I do my first episode of Candid Combos with Candy. So he's going to be on that. Pretty much a lot of people that we've had on our show said they would come. And then I have a local rapper who I love, Chelsea Pastel. I know she's going to blow up. She said she would come. Shout out to Boy Toy, who is a Cleveland artist too. She said she would do it. I got Tranquil Ashes. I'm getting people, so I'm excited.
Tune in because this crew is blowing up. DC, where can they find you?
Hopefully not in a casket soon. The way he's.
Yo, man, Alfred, help!
We're in the. He's not in here. We got the wrong casket.
Oh my god! I'm so sad now. That just made me so sad seeing Ryan Reynolds die in the casket.
DC's the only one tearing up in the front of the movie theater, crying in his fucking.
I was at home crying in my basement with the lights out. It was an ugly cry too. It wasn't none of them.
Crying like
it's like one of them Snoopy cries where your mouth open and tears just come streaming out. It was an ugly cry. Don't ever ugly cry for the people. That's you can find me on IG, as you can see if you're looking. Darius D. I gotta read this shit. I'm so sick. I feel weak. TikTok, Darius DC Chambers, all one word. Instagram, what the sheet podcast.
Not
there's an underscore there.
It's an underscore. That's why I wrote it. That's why
I'm so
about it,
out of it, man. I think I'm gonna get a shot at Tier Mana and hopefully Build me back up. Oh, I got a couple more commercials I'm about to get ready to do. I got one for Kanye's workout plan I wrote back in school. I'm actually gonna do the video for that. This ain't what you think. This ain't that ready. This is a crazy.
Knowing y'all, I know it's gonna be trashy, but I just said because I love that you said you wrote it back in school, but you're actually about to do it. Like,
yeah, I'm about to do a video for it. Then I got a Tier Mana commercial I'm getting ready to do. I've been putting it off because I've been having ideas.
Tag them, yes.
So I got 2 commercials I'm getting ready to do. Actually 3, because I got Mullet Passions I'm getting ready to do. It's a trashy white mulletpassions.com.
I forgot about that one.
I wrote this shit back in school. So basically the premise is some white dude with a mullet is sitting there talking about this new app that they got called mulletpassions.com.
Are you saying mullet?
Mulletpassions.com.
I forgot all about mulletpassions.com. I completely.
It's a dating app for women who love guys with mullets.
No.
Yes. And I even did a country voice.
There's no such thing.
There is now. There is now. Mulletpassions.com.
You like Joe Dirt? And the piggyback off of that, while I was in Myrtle Beach, I seen a couple of them on some little kids, but I seen a couple. Well,
not mullets on the kids. They must hate their kids. Why you do that to the kid?
I think the father had one too, so I believe I remember.
Not as a family tradition. My dad had a mullet.
Party.
Have a mullet.
Business in the front, party in the back.
My granddaddy had one.
My granddaddy had a mullet.
I'm gonna have one too.
You're gonna have one.
No, Jim Bob Jr. Let's go get some mullets.
Yes, Jim Bob Jr.
Jim Bob.
So yeah, I'm working on. Once I get a little better, I'm gonna start probably tomorrow. Pumping these out. Oh, don't forget what the shit. We'll be back tomorrow. Pretty much free for all there. Huh? Yeah.
8:00, right?
That's what the shit for. Get on my level.
Pretty much it's gonna be a free for all there. Coming up, we got Kendra Crump. Oh my god. Kendra Crump, who's a comedian from Atlanta, who will be on Instagram with me live, and then she'll be on What the Shit. She'll also be on Queenish. I got a comedian from DC, Washington, that is. Rue Rich, go find her on Instagram. She is funny as hell too. And we've been on Xbox playing. Well, I've been watching her on Xbox, and she's funny as shit playing the game too. So, yeah, that's it. Be on the lookout.
Right. And you can catch Blurred's Eye View as if you're looking at the screen right now. We have a YouTube channel, we have the Instagram, and we have the website as well. And you can find me at IG on Chris.Fury1 and TikTok ChrisFury1. So with all that and all that fantastic
don't forget,
stuff,
I got a YouTube page too. It's What the Shit and DC Plays.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, I got to get the tag for that.
I don't even use it yet. I'm about to start putting everything up there.
All right.
Well, my plan is to go back from the beginning and just put all clips of all the episodes up.
Stuff we did, yeah.
And my DC Play stuff as well. So it's just gonna be a mix of both.
Okay. But if you tune in next week, we have Kiwi Nina Amari, the winner of the BlurredCon 2021, and we'll be talking to her. And she's a great singer. She has some great work. Yeah. Not that one. It was the runner up.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
They hit the old fluky dookie.
Yeah. Yes. Flip flop. Look at it.
Flippity floppity. Hold on. There was a white woman that won, huh? See?
Yeah. Well, she gave up the title, and they gave it up. Yeah, she gave up the title and all the prize.
That was me. I'd keep that bitch to my deathbed. I'd be Rachel Drizel out this bitch, nigga. Out here, the motherfucking Nigerian moo nigga.
Nigerian moo me out my prizes.
I'm giving this shit up. Give it up. Ain't my fault I won. Yeah, you want? Hey, I'll be like Reggie Bush, nigga. Come get it. You want it? Come get it, nigga. I'll be right here with it.
But in all
not in my hand.
But in all seriousness, they actually bullied that young woman off social media, which is not cool. That's not cool at all.
Not at all. No.
You know,
you should feel. Hey, if you did that shit, you should feel fucking small right now, man, woman, or child, because that shit don't make no sense. It ain't her fault she won. Whoever the judge made her win is the reason she won. I can't stand that shit, because don't get mad at me because I won and I'm not the reason I won. Somebody else is the judge. I can't put a gun in these niggas' head like pick me. They picked me. That's it. End of story. Get over it. Nigga, move on.
They bullied her, and that's not a cool thing. I've
not
said
at all.
it
because
time and time again.
You want inclusion, but then you don't want to include.
Exactly. Just because BlurredCon, and I will stand by this, just because BlurredCon is Afro exclusive does not mean it's Afro inclusive. Everybody is open. Everybody can join in on the party. Just understand that the content that's being created and that is being presented at that con is geared towards us. That's how you prove your allies.
As we like just in talking, I just kind of feel like I would like to think if I considered myself an ally, if I wasn't of color, I could enjoy something like BlurredCon, but I would not enter the cosplay contest.
Yeah, it's just
I'd want this is purposely so y'all can have a space where y'all feel like y'all can win.
Exactly.
And so why would I come up there and be like, yo, let me
I want to get in on it when I can do to another con and everything else. So we'll have the newest. No, it's not. But we'll have the runner-up. Well, she's now the winner.
Try to boo me off of social media, nigga. I tell you my address. You can come find me, and you can press the buttons for me.
Yeah. So we will have Kiwi and then Amari
Congratulations to her too, though.
Yeah, she will be the next, and she does some great work. I actually seen her work, and she's fucking fantastic. She'll be on next week. We will also have a few coming on, hopefully, if she's feeling all up to it. The following week, or actually the following Thursday, I believe it is, or Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, because that's going to be a special episode. And we have the legend himself from the Love Boat, Isaac, otherwise known as Ted Lange, coming on. And we'll be talking about his career and how he was one of the smoothest brothers on a cruise ship that I've ever seen.
Dog, the smoothest. Like, this man could make a drink and steal your girl at the same time. Yeah, baby, that's what you having. Oh, yeah. Your man ain't doing you right? Nigga, I'm in 233. Come on down.
No, I'm in
233. By the port window.
You're like, oh, yeah, George ain't doing it right.
I'm out.
Who's that?
So in closing out, be sure to tune in and subscribe to our Facebook page and the YouTube page. Check out the webpage, and for the latest update in the blurred world, and check us out on IG, as you can see up there on the page right there now. And as we talk about more POC creatives, tune in next Tuesday. Until next mission, I'm Chris Fury along with DC and CANDIBEE.
Yeah.
So remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. And until next mission, we got a comment here. I didn't catch that comment. Who's that? Oh, that's Nate. Hey, Nate, what's going on?
What's up?
Hey, what's happening?
That's his Phoenix's own by way of BAKU.
So until next mission.
Before we go, stop bullying people. Please
don't.
Unless it's DC.
Unless it's me, I can take it.
I will never stop bullying him.
I don't care. I can take it. My skin is thick.
See, that's the difference.
I'm black, and I'm a big guy. I can take it, and I don't really give a damn because I just don't give a fuck. I don't put your hands on me.
In other words, if you haven't watched What the Shit, literally everybody on this screen right now can take a hit.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't bully me because I'm gonna want to fight. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You beat my ass though. Oh,
if you want to bully Candy, just give her a IKEA gift certificate.
We're not doing that one. until next mission. Until next mission, we're out of here.